All right, friends, it's T, and I'm back with Jason Blaha's fake Team Blaha client Mathias. Metal AF vlog, part 1. Ooh, he's got a new client. Mr. Mathias is his client. Who the hell would take on Blaha as a client? This gotta be fake, man, but whatever. Anyways, let's review this video.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it is time for a return of some client vlogs. I have a couple of my current clients who I've talked to, and they're...
It's that time again, back for his phony clients. He's got a slot open now, reduced rates, $200, reduced rates for these clients.
They're kind of interested in doing some vlogs. I haven't done any of these in a while. I've been reasons I haven't wanted to do so, and I don't want to get into all my...
Okay, he's doing nothing special here, just some bench pressing like anybody else would do in a gym. Why do you need a coach for this?
Personal reasons with that. But I decided, yeah, let's do it. This is Mathias. I have been coaching him for over 4 years now.
Blaha's been coaching him for over 4 years now? Are you serious?
So you guys saw this thumbnail at the start, so all those numbers are in kilograms. So right here we're doing multiple work sets, one rep in reserve with 105 kilos on the bench. So we work with for work weights. He basically just cares about being big and strong and natural. So
he just cares about being big and strong. So he cares about being fat and being strong, doing concentric lifting. Okay, give me a break, man.
He's a drug-free lifter. He doesn't compete in anything. Actually, he's in a metal band. So a lot of what he...
Let's get one thing straight again, man. Concentric lifting doesn't damage muscles, therefore it doesn't build muscles. Only eccentric builds muscles. Only eccentric builds muscles. Get it? But guess what? This will build you some mass, sarcoplasmic mass. Yeah, phony muscles.
Yeah, I was like, I just want to be big and strong for,
I love these people. Yeah, I just want to be big and strong. So why do they have to take steroids? Because it doesn't work. Because concentric exercise, people discover, doesn't build bodies. Get it, bro? Yeah. How can it build your body? Please explain to me. How does a concentric lift make you big? How does it make you big? Why do you gotta bulk then? Why you gotta buy all those powders and take steroids? Huh? Why gotta do all that? Why?
Because just part of my philosophy, I think a man should be...
Why is your testosterone so low? That's another question too.
He doesn't really care about being ripped, but he
wants to be big and strong. He doesn't really care about being ripped. That's not bodybuilding. Bodybuilding isn't performance, isn't concentric lifting, nor is it getting ripped.
Like I want to be thick, I want to be strong, but I want to be healthy. And that's kind of...
He wants to be thick and strong, but guess what? He's not going to get thick and strong. He's going to get fat. That's what he's going to get, fat.
His thing. So we've hit some pretty good lifts recently, like right before Christmas. We got a 200 kilo squat, and it was a deep full squat, and so we hit...
Wow, you got a 200 kilo squat. Hey, man, if you go to the gym every day, a lifting slave every single day, you think you're not going to get a 200 kilo squat if you go there every single fucking day like a lifting slave to try to concentrically lift something? But you're always going to suck at the eccentric, trust me. You're going to suck because you can see it on these people right away when the way they train. They can't do eccentric because they're weak motherfuckers. They never built any muscle.
That, just like over a month ago was one of his goals to reach, so we got to 200.
This is so shit. You think those little weights are going to do anything to his triceps? Those little tiny little dumbbells?
Kilo squat, we pulled 5 plates. We're trying to close in on that.
He's fucking using like 10-pound dumbbells. You think they're going to fucking do anything? Not.
3-plate bench now. Right? We're trying to close in on a 3-plate bench now.
I would say this is pretty good. He's doing it for full range. But when it's light. It goes up really light, 10 pounds. When it comes down, it goes down even lighter, like 2 pounds. That's what it feels like.
If you kind of look at what we do, he does a 4-day split, right? We do a 4-day split, and right now
the eccentric load has to go down at least 2 times heavier than it did when it was going up. So this is just frivolous. That's why when you do heavy eccentrics, you can't make it for the full concentric. It has to be heavy enough so you can't make it for the full concentric. Just enough to go up so you could bring it down a bit. See what I mean? In the eccentric form. This is all concentric lifting. This is phony.
Just doing rep work on the bench. He's noticed, yeah, he was getting a little beat up doing really heavy stuff for a while. He's also had a little
He got a little beat up doing heavy stuff, yeah, because you're weak. You have a weak body. You never built any muscle. That's why you're getting beat up. Duh.
bit of elbow inflammation. So I want you guys to know on his tricep stuff, everything.
He's getting a little inflammation. That's all he's doing is inflaming his muscles. Coming in here every day lifting, being a lifting slave. This is practice slave. Get it? This is it. This is performance slave. Gyms aren't for performance. You dumbass, shitty coach, Blaha. Gyms, they're there for one reason: bodybuilding. It's to break your body down, bro, and then go and grow it. Go home and grow it. That's all gyms are for, really. You grow with the weight, but he's not growing with any weight. Oh yeah, he's getting fat though. Yeah.
It's really, really slow. We've got just one set of the hanging leg raises here, by the way, because we do these every workout.
Look at this is concentric, because you want the weight to pull your abs up. That's the whole point. Like this exercise, if you want to increase the muscles in the area of your midsection, you want it to pull up you want it to be heavy enough to pull you. This is crunching. This doesn't do anything. Again, this is ass cheek squeezing ass cheeks. He's just squeezing with his legs, throwing them up in the air. This is dumb. Look, they come down so easy. They're right here. There's no bend to stretch. Your legs would have to go all the way back there to stretch it. There's nothing going on here. He's just lifting his legs up, squeezing muscles again, concentrically squeezing ass cheeks.
Every workout. And sorry guys, these are done in like portrait, not landscape. That's just the way he's recorded for all these years.
This guy is such a waste of time. Look, man, what are you doing this for? The abs in the gym. You're not, what are you doing there? You want to burn fat too? Oh, you're burning fat, performing slave, and you're building muscles. Holy shit, man. Yeah, okay, give me a break, man. You have to be fucking crazy. Look, man, if you want to lose weight, do a bunch of jumping jacks. You don't need to go to the gym. You don't go to the gym for a long period of time. You just do jumping jacks every morning and night. You get up in the morning, you do them at night, and then you're going to get fucking low body fat, okay? On a high nutrient diet. That's it. Now you go to the gym, you go there to damage your body. You go there to break it down and then regrow it. Break it down, regrow it. That's it. You understand me? Then you want to if you want to perform, now that you built your body big and strong, if you want to perform, then you go to the gym and you perform, bro. Got it? You can go in there every single day. You can go there twice a day lifting. Fuck.
Because it wasn't our intention to really do vlogs with this, and that's okay. They'll be a little narrower, but it still will be fine for the for the vlogs and the camera. But if you guys notice, we really only do about 6 to 7 sets per muscle group for him, but we make sure to hit everything, and it's a combination of big movements and small movements, pretty much power building. So on his
power building, so it's not bodybuilding. You see that? He admitted to it. Blaha admitted to it. He's power building. He's not bodybuilding. See what I mean? This is fake.
Press day, which is Monday, we flat bench, we incline bench. Okay? Then we do tricep exercise.
You can't build your body if you're powerlifting. You get it, dude? That isn't bodybuilding. That's powerlifting. Like he said.
So he does those dumbbell extensions, and he does them very slow and controlled. I make him use a really light weight because we've had a little bit.
Power building. He calls it power building. So that isn't bodybuilding.
Issues with some elbow tendonitis flaring up. It's something he had happen even from Skull Crushers before he hired me. So sometimes it flares up. So a lot of times.
Well, that was frivolous too, because all he's doing is squeezing ass cheeks at the bottom. Look at his angle. He just can't wait to squeeze the ass cheeks at the bottom, because it's uncomfortable to do eccentrics. Everybody knows that. They don't want to do them. They avoid him like the plague doing eccentrics because they don't want to build their bodies big and strong. They want to be fat and pretend. Get it? They want to power build, power build.
We do phases of a lot of bands for him. And it's another reason we don't press super heavy year round for him because of that. So what we do a lot of
That was so shit.
these smaller movements, but he goes hard, so you guys notice he's grinding through.
He goes hard, man. Listen, man, if I took him for a session of a full upper body workout like what I do, holy fuck, he'd be dead, man. He probably wouldn't even make it past the first hour. Believe me. He'd want to run away and go home, okay? He'd go, what is this? Yeah, he'd be scared because it's difficult. It's difficult.
Through a lot of these sets. So here was, I think, we just did a light deadlift this week. We didn't go all out, just 105 kilos.
This is so shit, too. This is shit lifting. That's why people have to cheat and take steroids and shit to pretend they build the body, to make it match the lifts. Garbage, power building my ass.
So what is 105 kilograms? Around 465, I believe.
This too, look at him. This is mostly concentric here. He's not really focused on eccentric. Look how he's bobbing his head.
So sorry, 205 kilograms.
His arms, look.
So that's right around whatever.
His arms stay bent right there on the eccentric. He doesn't want to go all the way down because he doesn't want to. He wants to power build. Get it? He doesn't want to body build.
450 to 460. I always do his stuff in kilos, so I don't think about it. I've done it that way for years. So we have a pull day, so then we do a deadlift there.
This is such garbage training.
Then he does pull-ups. Of course, he's like, oh, people are going to slam me for the rows and pull-up.
What is this? Is this an arm exercise or is this a back exercise? It should be heavy only enough for the back to pull the weight. Your arm is just an anchor. You're holding on to the weight. Your back should be doing the work, not your arm. Again, I see so many people doing this. This is concentric lifting, and you're using your arm, bro. You're gonna shrink that's why these people have small arms. They shrink their arms because they're rowing with their fucking arms, man, and not their back. And then they wonder why their back is never growing. Had so many people complain in the gym, oh, my back is never, it's not growing. I don't feel anything in my back and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because you're rowing with your arm, hello. Your arm is doing all the work, the bending and shit and everything. Your back's not getting fuck all.
Forms. We laughed about it and said, just let him slam you. It's okay. I tell him with some of this.
Look, it bends all the way up, and then the arm is holding onto the weight, bending all the way down. So there's no tension on the back muscles at all.
Man, you need to go lighter on the rows or whatever. I know, coach. So we've talked.
I got to go lighter on the rows. Yes, I know, coach. If you go lighter on the rows, then you won't get any eccentric at all. Zero.
About it, and that's okay. As long as he's able to grip it, though, that's been the main thing too for him. Like, as long as you don't need straps, and we had a point where
yeah, sure. As long as straps, gripping, yeah, okay, whatever.
He was strapping up for the dumbbell rows. I'm like, stop doing that, man. We're trying to build your grip. It's going to kill your deadlift. Lose those straps and lighten the weight.
Yeah.
So he does cheat a little bit there, but again, it's still hard sets. And of course, also on the pull day here, so we do pull-ups. We do dumbbell rows, then he does a couple types of curls, and then of course we do some hamstring work in here.
Again, it went up, light comes down light. This is fake.
Also, although I think they're earlier in it, this is the order the footage is in. So in this case though, we're prioritizing arms and stuff a little bit over, worrying about his hamstrings because his deadlift is actually pretty good. So I don't even mind if he doesn't last. So we end up doing barbell curls right now, and then he does incline curls. And so again, just trying to get his arms a little thicker because again, he wants to look good when,
Yeah, he wants to look good. Look at him. He's just like playing with the weights. They're just going up and down, up and down, up and down. There's nothing going on here, dude.
He's up there performing. Again, serious musician.
Concentric. There's no eccentric because it's too light.
And you guys can tell from the tats in the image, probably the sort of music he plays.
Whatever.
And so again, we always joke about he's like, being strong as metal, right?
Oh yeah,
right?
Sure.
Being big and strong as metal.
Yeah.
And
he's big and strong, fat and strong. He's fat and strong at lifting concentrically, yes. He's weak because he can't do eccentrics. He can't do them. He can't do them because he's weak. He's a weak motherfucker. That's why. Or sorry, eccentrics. He can't do any eccentrics because he's weak. If he did them, he'd die.
So we laugh about that a lot. Again, we've had some fun chats over the years. Like I said, I've been coaching him. Looking at it, it looks like 4 years, because I went and checked it, about 4 years and 5 months.
Jeez, 4 years.
So we're coming up on the 4.5 year mark. So I've had him a long time, and we gained a fair amount of muscle and strength in that time. Obviously, he had been training before that. So then after that, we do some Romanian deadlifts. That's 140 kilograms.
4 years of Blaha, hell, what a waste. This is what he got in 4 years. Look how smooth he is, man. There's no muscularity, nothing. He didn't build any muscle. He just is getting good at lifting these weights, and he's not even that good at lifting them. He's just playing with the weights. That isn't bodybuilding.
So that's 3 plates.
Again, if this was bodybuilding like what he's doing, then you would focus heavily on the eccentric, because that's what real bodybuilders do. But these fake people, they try to eke out shit out of eccentric, and it doesn't work, bro, because it don't build muscles. If you're a comfortable lifting slave, good luck. Bodybuilding is not about that. Bodybuilding is about damaging muscles and then regrowing them. Damaging them and regrowing them. That's it. Getting bigger and stronger and going progressively heavier and heavier in the resistance, eccentric resistance overload training. That's it. Why? Because the weight, you're resisting heavy weight going all the way down. It has to be so heavy that you're resisting it. It can't be that your arm is going down, like swinging up and down. That's too light. There's nothing going on there. It has to resist the weight. The heavier it is, the more resistance on the eccentric, the more the resistance, the more micro damage you'll get. See what I mean? But if there isn't any resistance on the eccentric, there's no damage, there's no growth. There's no growth, bro. It has to activate the growth factors. Only damage does. Not concentric lifting, because there's no damage. Ass cheek squeezing.
We ended up doing like 3 sets of 10. So again, our posterior chain stuff's pretty strong. A lot of days I do have him doing glute ham raises. I don't know if we had it this particular block, but he does have access to a glute ham raise, and if he has time, we do that, depending on if it's being used or what's going on at the gym. And otherwise, in other phases, we just do hamstring curls. So it's the same thing. So again, we get 6 sets for the lats with pull-ups and then the dumbbell rows. Then he does RDLs. Right, we do RDLs and then some sort of other either hamstring curl or glute ham raise. So again, he's pretty tired there. So then hamstring curls, right? So again, we're working both angles up.
Yeah, this is metabolic fatigue. That's associated with concentric lifting, metabolic fatigue, sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. That's not with eccentric. And metabolic fatigue, bro. That's it. Really, concentric lifting. That is eccentric is associated with muscle damage, not metabolic fatigue.
The hamstrings. So as you guys can tell, I mean, everything is pretty complete development. And I'm not counting the heavy singles towards his volume. On benching, because we're just doing 3 sets, we count it. So we do like 6 sets for chest between flat and incline.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
And then here for the other stuff, we get 6 sets here. But so it's 6 direct sets for the triceps after that. Then on this day, not counting the deadlift single, because we don't pull for a max. We only test his max every few months to see where it's at and try to go for some PRs.
We test his max to see where he's at. For what? So he could be a good lifting slave? Good at concentric lifting? Okay.
Because again, he does care about having a big deadlift.
Sure, yeah.
So the idea here is then we did 6 sets for his lats from 2 different angles. Then 6
Why does he care so much about having a good deadlift?
sets for biceps from 2 different types of curls. And then the same thing for hamstrings, right? Same thing for hamstrings. We come in and do that. Now, shoulder day, we do more variation. He cares about his overhead press. So here we're doing higher reps right now with 1 plate per side. We're trying to just rep it out a little bit. But we do eventually, he does care about his press. So it's one of those that it's a lift we're always going to train. Like the strict press is a lift he cares about a lot. So pretty much here we're just doing like 3 sets, pretty much about to failure. Either 1 rep in reserve or 2 failure.
To failure? That's like 6 reps you did here. 6 reps is not enough for the eccentric to damage. But look how easy, like it went up, right? But going down, it went down way too easy. See what I mean? Look, and he's busy trying to push it up when you should be struggling bringing it down. Whatever, man. This is garbage.
You know, and that's pretty much a limit set there. So he does the press. He cares about it. So after that, we do lateral raises.
Oh my God, I see so many people doing these. This is such a bullshit exercise. You're just pumping your shoulders. There's no damage going on in your shoulders there. You're not waking up the next day in pain for the next couple days. So what's the point? What's the point?
We do some rear delt work.
You didn't do anything. You never accomplished anything. You didn't damage anything, so you never accomplished anything. What's the point here?
Right? So again,
because you want to wear out your shoulders flying them every day in there. What the fuck?
Sure that we hit all the
a comfortable working factory working slave. This is what he is. This guy, he's a comfortable lifting boxes and factory slave.
angles. So in this case, though, obviously we're working all three functions.
Man, you might as well just go to a fucking labor job and do this. You know that? At least they'll pay you to do these things. Fuck. What a waste of time, man. You'll wear yourself out there and they'll give you money. At least you'll get compensated when you cripple yourself. Fuck.
Because he does overhead press and incline, and we have limited time. So for people who are like, why is he doing,
Why is he doing what?
Only 6 sets for most of these and like 9 or whatever for delts. It's pretty straightforward reason. He has limited gym time due to his work. And
what kind of work he do, huh? Limited gym time. What's kind of work he? Look at his midsection. It's kind of weird. Looks like he has a Blaha body or something.
Get to the gym 4 days a week, but we really need to be in and out in under an hour. So ideally, maybe about 50 minutes if possible, 4 days a week, right? And so to do that, we do need to think what's efficient, and it ends up being, around 6 sets. So then we did side delts there with lateral raises. And then, of course, we do rear delt flies. If there's oftentimes not a machine available, so if there is, we do some sort of chest-supported one. In this case, he'll just put his head on the incline bench, or we'll lay on the incline bench. This is what he prefers to do. And I'm fine with it either way as long as the rear delts get isolated. So again, the idea...
Again, this is such a waste, bro. You're pulling up. You're going with gravity. There's nothing pulling you down. Well, what's the point here? What's going on here exactly? It's too light, the weight anyway. It's too light.
Here, this is what we do.
It's too light.
And for him, a lot of his form isn't super strict, and quite frankly, I'm not worried about it. He gets strong. We've gained muscle. We've been happy with the results. He is cutting a little bit now.
He got strong. He got better at lifting these weights. He didn't get strong, though. And he didn't build any muscle, so he didn't get strong. That's a lie. Blaha has to say these things because he's lying. If that was true, then it would show. See what I mean? It would show. But it doesn't show. It's garbage.
He likes to bulk, and he knows I always say, look, we can make just lean gains. But he's one of those guys who's like, I feel like I need the scale going up sometimes mentally, so he does bulk, and now we're cutting a little bit because we don't want to be too sloppy. It's not that he doesn't care about having abs or any of that. He doesn't want it to get too sloppy. So here we do a top set of squats. This is just 175 kilogram. So we're just doing it to about 1 rep in reserve. That's pretty much the goal. And yeah, he pretty much does a full squat. So we go pretty deep. Like I said, he hit 200 kilos for a max last month, just before a Christmas break. That was one of our goals. So usually for him, for the squats, we just do 1 top set these days. And then we do leg presses, leg extensions.
Man, those squats, they sucked. His butt was sticking out when he squatted. Look at this. His butt's like all the way out, bro.
75 kilogram.
His butt is like way out there because he's uncomfortable doing them, especially when they go down eccentrically. He doesn't like it. He just can't wait to push up at the top.
So we're just doing it to about 1 rep in reserve. That's pretty much the goal. And yeah, he pretty much does a full squat. So we go pretty deep. Like I said, he hit 200 kilos for a max last month.
He never did a full squat. That's a lie. That ain't a full squat.
Just before Christmas break, that was one of our goals. So usually for him, for the squats, we just do one top set these days, and then we do leg presses, leg extensions, and calves. So I mean, it's a lot of that's similar to what I tell you guys that I do and what I like to do, right? You know, what's the idea? What's the idea here? Just get a good heavy top set of squats in and use machines. You know, and in his case, as it worked, he squats 4.5 plates.
Look at his face squinting. He's not squinting when it goes up at the top. Now it's coming down. The weight is coming down, right? Eccentrically. So he's making faces when it comes down because he's uncomfortable. He can't do it for a full eccentric.
Right?
Watch.
Squats 4.5 plates.
See that? Look at him. He doesn't like when it comes down. That's as far as he could go. It's uncomfortable for him. Doesn't like it. Because it's eccentric now.
And again, we'll look at him here. He looks
See, he was relieved when it went back up. You want to know why? Because down like eccentric.
like he lifts in a t-shirt, right? Doesn't necessarily look like a bodybuilder per se, but he doesn't care about it. He's just like, I want to look like a beefy, strong.
Look like a bodybuilder? Man, he's not bodybuilding. Oh, I know. He wants to look phony, big and strong. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you know, he has to fake it because he does concentric lifting. What do you expect?
Dude.
I know. You're going to say he's putting in the work. He's not putting in the work, bro. If he was putting in the work, it would be eccentric work, and he's not. None of you are. So don't lie. This is concentric lifting. Don't fucking lie, okay?
And that's exactly
You know, people lie a lot, man, online.
what he looks like, and that's what he is. So,
What does he look like? What does he look like? He looks fat. That's what he looks like. Because this does not reflect the physique. That's why he's not muscular. People wonder, why do calisthenic people, they look jacked? They look muscular, jacked, and everything. Because they're doing eccentric exercises. That's calisthenics, dude. It's fucking eccentric exercise.
again, different people have their goals, and I always remind people of that. So in his case, that's what we want. That's what's desirable to him. And so there you have it. I mean, he's there in a t-shirt. Looks like he lifts, you know.
Oh, I like this one. There he is in a t-shirt. He looks like he lifts. Does he look like he lifts eccentric? See what I mean? But he looks like he lifts eccentric, but he doesn't. He only lifts concentrically. Oh, okay. Yeah. See what I mean?
He likes being the biggest guy in the room if possible.
Of course. Everybody wants to look like the biggest guy in the room. But he's weak though. He doesn't have a body. That's just fat under there. A bunch of fluid, cooties, cotton stuffing, and some gumballs in there. That's it.
And everything. And again, keeping in mind, he's a lifetime natty. So
keep in mind, he's a lifetime natty. Oh yeah, sure. You know what? This is funny too. Look at it. He's going all the way up.
After the leg presses, we do some calf raises, right?
He's going a little bit down eccentrically, but it's mostly concentric. I see this.
So he just gets on the calf raise machine. We do those, and then we finish up with.
It's also really light. If you notice the amount of weight that he's doing there, most people just do the whole stack. There's no point. But whatever. Okay.
Leg extensions, and we've been doing them single leg for him for a while. Because again, we're just finishing up there. We've only done, we just do 3 exercises that day after a top set of squats. So even doing them single leg, yeah, we can get that done inside of his time
It's too light the weights. Nothing going on here.
frame. Because generally speaking, if you guys notice, we do about 4 exercises a workout.
Sure,
Okay?
yeah. Sure.
So again, 3 to 4 exercises a workout. The only exception being that pull day, because we have to get the hamstrings in with the lats and the biceps. But then we decided he needs a step.
Of course, we have to do the hamstrings to get the biceps in and all. Yeah, sure.
For shoulder day. A lot of times I might throw shoulders in on some of those other days.
Whatever. What kind of food he eat, man? A lot of carbohydrates?
But I want him to really focus on delts, because part of what he does need his shoulders to look wide. Because again, wide shoulders are metal. If you're in a tank top or a sleeveless shirt. So again, we need his delts bigger. We always want his shoulders to be bigger. And again, another reason he likes overhead.
Man, they should call this pump day. Another pump day. Pumping. I'm pumping, bro.
pressing, but then we do all that other isolation work for the delts also. So I like him to have a day where he comes in and does nothing but delts. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today.
All right, thank God, man. That's all he has to say with that.
I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals.
He's just wasting his time, man. The machine that I use, it goes all the way underneath, man, to pull my leg. That's all I wanted to do is pull on it. I do the whole stack. What's the point of doing like one leg or partial this weight here? Do the whole thing, fucking put it to the last one and just fucking push it as far as you could get it up and let it drag your leg down so it can cause damage to it. But this is just bullshit training. He's just ass cheek squeezing ass cheeks again, pumping glycogen in there, whatever. I'm the biggest guy because I could pump the most glycogen in my muscle. Okay, good luck with that. See you in the next one, friends. Don't you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Team Blaha Client Mathias. Metal as fuck blog part 1. Metal AF, whatever. Garbage.